I'm Officer Tyler Reich with the Coral Springs Police Department. I've been with the department 6 years now, and I'm currently working road patrol midnight shift. Today we're going to take the opportunity to let you guys ride along and see what our normal everyday duties are in the life of a police officer. All right, now we're about to walk into briefing. We have this every day before shift. We all walk in here, get together, go over the lineups where each officer will be assigned each night. We go over any important emails maybe sent out from the county or the city or the department. And we also get any kind of important calls, a recap of what happened the night before. Let's go ahead and head into briefing. All right, as you just saw, that was our briefing. Happens every day. We're gonna head up and you guys can meet our dispatchers. This is our communication center, and luckily we are one of the very few police departments in the city, or county actually, that is able to have the dispatch center directly in their own building. So that helps us in responding to calls, getting important information out, and also just helping with the geographic locations within the city. But the one thing between road patrol and dispatch we both have agreement on is if it is not so busy outside, just never say the Q word. That's our agreement. Let's go hit the road. Recently, I was appointed the position of the Public Information Officer. There's a team of 4 of us. Our job is to pretty much relay information and create a bond between the police department and the community. I know recently we did a Touch a Truck program with, for special needs children. It had a good turnout, and we've also recently used social media to locate a nonverbal autistic teen. So we try to do what we can to go ahead and create that bond with the community, keep them informed, and let them know what's going on within their city. One of the things we try to do on midnight shift when we can and calls permit is be a little more proactive in our local businesses. One way we do that is we'll go on foot patrol and parking lots and try to educate and inform our citizens of different crime prevention measures they can take to avoid being a victim of a crime. 43% of all our crimes are vehicle burglaries due to either unlocked doors or valuables left in sight. As you can see, we responded to a RV that was fully engulfed in flames in the industrial park of our city. PD was first on scene, and the FD arrived a short time later and was to efficiently be able to distinguish the fire and prevent any other damage to the property. So there's one thing that every officer needs while working midnight shift or alpha shift to keep them alert and aware when 4 a.m. hits. And that thing is coffee. So our agency at Coral Springs has just over 200 sworn officers as well as 100 civilian employees that serve just over about 150,000 residents that reside within the city. It's about 25 square miles. It ranges in the northwest section of Broward County, and it borders the Everglades. And a quick Trivial Pursuit fun fact is that Coral Springs is actually the only city in the United States that does not have arches for its McDonald's. One of the benefits that we have from working the midnight shift, if it's not so busy out as when calls permit, is to hit our back streets and neighborhoods to kind of take a more proactive approach to policing. And what we've seen recently is a large spike and increase in vehicle burglaries. These aren't your normal burglaries where they're smashing windows and grabbing items. They're just randomly walking through neighborhoods and trying door handles. And they go in through your vehicle, rummage through it, and any item such and simple as change, they're taking everything and just on to the next one. And these are very preventable crimes. We just got to make sure that we inform citizens to lock their vehicles at night when they're going into their homes. Usually if that's the case, they're going to move on to the next vehicle, or they won't even come back or attempt to gain access to those vehicles. Well, this concludes our first Coral Springs PD vlog for Alpha or Midnight Shift. It wasn't as busy as we'd like to have it for this, but it's not always a bad thing. So hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for future videos.